Well, you missed a simple, respectful service of remembrance. A service not meant to glorify war or champion victors over the vanquished or good over evil, but a time to remember the men and women who have served our country, served any country in uniform, recognizing that war is the worst solution. But when we can't think of a better way, when we know no other way, we need to thank those who are willing, who were willing, continue to be willing to offer their lives. Lives that have been taken, lives that have been altered, lives that have been shortened. And as recipients of these gifts, we need to receive them with thanksgiving and commit ourselves to the better ways, to peace, to love, to God's way, which is to recognize in each other brothers and sisters, to strive for justice and compassion, to choose love over hate every time. So we did that today with red poppies. We did that today acknowledging the men and women who have died in service to their country, the men and women from this community who have gone to war. We read their names. We played the last post. We stood in silence for 2 minutes. We heard the reveille. We listened to beautiful anthems. We sang together the Canadian written hopeful song, "The World is Waiting for a Sunrise." And we talked what it meant to sacrifice. The specific sacrifices that we honor at this time of remembrance in November, but also the sacrifices that we've all made, some of us without even knowing about it. We talked about and wondered about the relatives that we've never known, the friends that we never got to have because of those who've been lost in war. We dared to acknowledge the cost of war and how much poorer we all are for it. And we gave thanks for those who willingly stepped up, those who willingly walked away from home, knowing that they may never come back, knowing that they would never come back the same. And we thank them. We did that with the gospel, hearing the story of the widow's mite, the widow who gave all that she has, and how that gift is so much more that she gives out of her poverty than the flashy, the showy gifts that are sometimes large but are given out of wealth. And we remembered too that God is a God of the living. And to God all are living, even those who to us have died. So we thanked God and we trusted our loved ones to God. We trusted strangers to God. We trusted those who fought under our flag and those who fought under other flags. For those who continue to fight under our flag and those who continue to fight, we trusted them all to God. So that's what we did today. And it was important and it was meaningful for us. And next week, we will continue to celebrate being God's children and living in a wonderful world that doesn't come without cost, but a cost has been paid by many. So hopefully you can join us next week in that celebration of life, and hopefully you can commit yourself to making the gift that we've all been given meaningful. And that you too can commit yourself to justice and peace and compassion and a way better than war. That's what we did today. And hopefully we'll get to see you soon. Take care. God bless.